Man's search for meaning. Man, writes Viktor Frankl, is a being whose main concern consists not in gaining pleasure or avoiding pain, but rather in seeing meaning in his life. From the ashes of Auschwitz, Frankl emerged bearing a truth of flame, burning brighter than sorrow, the undeniable craving of every human soul to find purpose in their existence, even in the darkest corners of human despair. Indeed, our hearts ache for something deeper, something transcendent. As T.S. Eliot penned hauntingly in The Wasteland, we stand in the shadow of spiritual barrenness, grasping desperately at fragments, longing for the waters of meaning in dry and weary lands. Eliot's poetry reflects the human spirit's cry for purpose, echoed in his timeless lament, "I will show you fear in a handful of dust." How often we find ourselves, like Eliot's disoriented souls, staring blankly at life's fragments, uncertain, unanchored, trembling at the edge of despair. But into this emptiness steps Chesterton, the joyful prophet of paradox, reminding us gently that the riddles of God are more satisfying than the solutions of man. Chesterton saw clearly that the ache for meaning was not solved in cold logic alone, but in vibrant wonder, in rediscovering the childlike awe of existence itself. He declares with infectious exuberance, "The world will never starve for want of wonders, but for want of wonder." We are called then to embrace this wonder, even amid suffering. To search for meaning is not to avoid pain, but to confront it bravely, courageously, seeing even in agony the whispered possibility of redemption. C.S. Lewis, pierced by grief, yet comforted by faith, observes this truth poignantly in A Grief Observed. God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our conscience, but shouts in our pain. It is his megaphone to rouse a deaf world. Lewis reminds us that meaning often comes clearest amid tears, when comforts dissolve and certainties tremble. It is then, stripped bare, that we turn inward and upward, asking with childlike simplicity, "Why am I here?" The scriptures answer softly yet profoundly, offering purpose beyond mere worldly comfort. Ecclesiastes, that haunting biblical meditation on life's brevity and vanity, speaks to the raw, existential ache in every heart. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Ecclesiastes 3:11. This yearning for eternity, placed gently by divine fingertips into every soul, guides us onward. We are pilgrims, journeying towards a homeland we sense but have not yet seen. It is precisely this sacred longing that infuses every ordinary moment with extraordinary possibility. Frankl, in the shadow of unspeakable horror, discovered meaning through suffering itself. He witnessed men stripped of all human dignity, yet even there, meaning persisted, a gentle whisper sustaining life amidst ruin. He reminds us with breathtaking clarity, everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. This profound insight whispers courage to the broken-hearted, strength to the weak, hope to the despairing. Meaning is not simply discovered, it is chosen, embraced, lived passionately, even defiantly in the face of darkness. In our pilgrimage of meaning, Eliot, Chesterton, Lewis, and Frankl become fellow travelers, each guiding us by starlight along winding paths. Scripture shines brightest, illuminating life's purpose in the eternal words of Christ himself, who speaks to restless souls. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. We search not alone. Christ walks gently beside us, whispering strength, speaking peace, breathing love. He transforms life's wilderness into a place of beauty, our pains into stepping stones toward deeper meaning. He grants to each of us the dignity of purpose, the call to love deeply, serve humbly, and hold fast to faith even amidst life's storms. To seek meaning is the ultimate quest, the noblest of adventures. It draws us beyond ourselves, upwards toward eternity, and inward to the core of who we are meant to be. It challenges us to live beautifully in a fractured world, to radiate love amidst shadows, and to believe passionately that every human life, however humble, has infinite worth. As we journey forward, let us recall the gentle summons echoed across the centuries, through poets, prophets, and scripture alike. A whisper in the human heart that gives birth to wonder, bravery, love, and joy. That whisper, that still small voice, forever murmuring, "Your life has meaning."